being watched. The government has a secret system, a machine that spies on you every hour of every day. I know because I built it. I designed the machine to detect acts of terror, but it sees everything. Violent crimes involving ordinary people, people like you. Crimes the government considered irrelevant. They wouldn't act, so I decided I would. But I needed a partner, someone with the skills to intervene. Hunted by the authorities, we work in secret. You'll never find us. But victim or perpetrator, if your number's up, we'll find you.
You know, the crazy thing about this program is that it just never like really it just never ceased to amaze me that these people do what they do. I mean, like yesterday, these folk was just, banging. I mean, the new gangstalkers I was telling you about. You know what I'm saying? They got some people, you know how every time when a gangstalker move in the crib, right, there's always a lot of people in the house. So even when I seen when the family leave out, right, they got a white GM, right, and they had a one headlight, right. They wanted me to see it, like the rest of the clowns, right. But they left out. When they left out, it's always still people in the house, you know what I'm saying? So they had a whole bunch of kids in the house running around. And I mean, they was just, banging on the walls. Now, kids is one thing, you know what I'm saying, banging on the walls, but but adults is different, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, when you sit back and you just think about it, like, man, these people, I guess they really think they cool or some shit. I just don't, what kind of mind or what type of mind do you have to have? You got to have a body-ass mind to be like, okay, I'm just going to get paid or, just beat on the walls all day and I'm not going to do nothing with my life. You know what I'm saying? And because, I mean, they was constantly doing it. Here it is, man, look. Y'all know what I do. You know, so I make videos, I watch content, I'm always reading, I'm always researching, I'm always doing, what I'm doing. I'm always online, basically. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not outside, I'm online. So the whole time when I'm online and I take my breaks. I had to catch up on the boxing. I had to catch up on some UFC. My man John Bone Jones got it might be his last fight, coming. It all depends. If he loses this fight, then they're gonna have to fight again. So that joint definitely would be a double. But if he beat the white boy, then it might be perhaps his last fight. But I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But I was watching, John Bone Jones and boxing and stuff like that. I had to catch up on the fights. You know what I mean? Boxing been crazy this weekend, man. A lot of good fights. So the whole time while I'm watching fights, I mean, these clowns next door, the gangstalkers, I mean, they banging on the walls, yo. They slamming doors. They shooting signals. The whole time, I'm just sitting here just, going through, and just watching the fights, watching metaphysical videos, watching other people's channels. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I'm gathering the data. I'm absorbing. That's what we do, right? We absorb data. We're like SpongeBob's down here. You know what I'm saying? All you do is just gain data, get information day by day. You know what I mean? But the whole time while this is going on, the clowns is just banging on the walls, slamming the door. Hours is going by. I done learned. I done, you know what I'm saying? I done read a chapter out of a book. I done put in some magical work. I done watched fights. I done made videos. I'm watching a movie now. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that I'm doing, that I'm accomplishing, I'm getting things done. Meanwhile, the clowns is just banging on the walls and slamming doors and banging on the walls and slamming doors. So they ain't get nothing done. Now, you may say, they in their little PZP brain, mind, they might, well, we got a lot done. I was notified to bang on the door all day. You know what I'm saying? Mission completed. You know what I'm saying? They're peasants, so they think that's something that, like an accomplishment. They don't even know what accomplishment is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not so much about them getting paid, because I really don't believe the hourly wage scenario. I believe that the beast is just giving these people free homes to live in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why they're there. They probably got that free white GM that they driving in, and they got Section 8 housing. And if they participate in the bull crap and the harassments, the 24/7 harassments, then they get to stay there. Now, if they don't, then you already know what's going to happen after that. They're going to get booted out. So as far as when people be talking about them getting a lot of money, man, you can miss me with that, because I see gang stalkers all the time and I don't see no money. So what I see is free housing, a free vehicle, you know what I'm saying? And they probably get maybe, they probably get food stamps every month, just like the rest of the people, just like the immigration, but they ain't getting as much as the immigrants though. Check it out though. Them immigrants is getting 10,000, 12,000. I don't know if they still getting it, but them immigrants is getting cake. But these American citizens, you gang stalking all day, and you still getting chump change on your EBT cards. You're not getting no 10,000, 12,000, nothing like that. If you are, show me a receipt then. Show me something. Because I have yet seen any gang stalker out here come from the supermarket with a car or a truck full of groceries. Because trust me, if these gang stalkers out here was making or receiving $10,000 or $12,000 on the EBT, trust you best believe it will be a shortage in the grocery stores. It will be a food shortage. You know what I'm talking about? Because trust me, these hungry hippos out here, man, come on now. We got a whole bunch of hungry hippos out here. You already know. They will hit these markets up and buy a whole bunch of cereal and chips and dips and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. So, and speaking of hungry, that used to be my game, yo. That game used to be loud as hell. Like, comment down below, anybody remember that game, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, my point is about these bots, though, is I'm getting things done. At least some of the things. Still got a lot to do. But at least what I'm saying is it's only 24 hours in a day, and you figure out what you're going to do today. What am I going to do today? You got to keep yourself occupied. Can't just be sitting around not doing nothing, right? You're a dumbass if you're doing that. But at the same time, these bots do it. They sit around and just beat on the walls, slam doors, beat on the walls, slam doors, beat on the walls. You know what I'm saying? All day. All day. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, too, because the room that I'm in, they make sure that they all in the same room right next door to me. You know what I'm saying? That same room that, on the opposite side, it's like the whole family is shacked up in this. These nice size houses out here, right? But for whatever reason, all the bots want to just hang out in that one little room that they're in. The room right next to mine, so they could just beat on the walls and bang on the walls and slam the doors and be yelling and just a bunch of fucking imbeciles. And you know what I'm saying? They think Jesus gonna come back for this crap. You really think Jesus come back to save your dumb ass? Why would Jesus come back to save y'all dumbasses? Why? You know what I'm saying? You're not worthy to be saved. Jesus came back over and over and over, y'all killed him. And if Jesus came back, if Jesus come back again, you gonna kill him again. Cause this is just what y'all do. Y'all are under mind control. You cannot recognize the Christ if it's to save your life. You know what I'm saying? You looking up in the sky as a bird, as a plane. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell you looking for. So therefore, Jesus then came many ways. You know what I'm saying? And you killed his ass. You killed the Christ. So therefore, all you bots are probably going to be going to the lake of fire, which is planet Earth. You're going to continue to be reincarnate, and you already see how the Matrix game is being played right now. So, shit's going to get real crazy. It's going to be impossible for y'all to get snatched up out of this joint. I'm talking about the low-life people, the people that choose to remain in ignorance. Because it's going to come to a time again. I don't know. I was going to say it's going to come to a time again. I don't know. Maybe it will come to a time again that, information might be locked up. It might come to a time right now. We're in this window of opportunity right now, right? We're in this window of opportunity, right? that you got an opportunity to get this information. So now you need to be taking advantage of it. Let's just say perhaps in the future that it might come to a time where you can't even go to the library no more. You can't even go to the library no more. You know what I'm saying? Information might be locked up. You can't buy no books. Right now, you can go on Amazon and buy a whole bunch of books. They still got Barnes and Nobles out here somewhere. You go get books anywhere, right? We got the internet, all this stuff. If they was to shut shit down, let's say the grid go out, right? It ain't gonna go out for long. They're gonna turn it back on, but I guarantee if they turn it back on, the internet will never be the same. All this what we doing right now, it's gonna be over with. There ain't gonna be no free. We ain't gonna be able to get up here and just create a channel and be talking and speaking our minds and trying to wake people up, and even though you ain't waking nobody up because everybody gone. All this is about to be over, dawg. The internet gonna be corny as hell. You ain't even gonna want to get on it. There's gonna be a whole bunch of plants, whole bunch of AI robots, and it's just gonna be. Trust me. So what I'm saying is just enjoy it right now while you got it. Enjoy this internet, this YouTube, whatever it is, whatever platform you want. Enjoy it right now while you got it, because in the near future, this shit could be over with. You know what I'm saying? You already see how they controlling the people. And I know some of you clowns out here really think that your Trump guy going to go ahead and save you. Go ahead, hold his hand and continue to hold Jesus' hand too. In fact, hold their feet. You know what I'm saying? And let's see how far that'll get you. All right. With that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I want y'all to say shout out to the boss right now, because the boss is right now next door listening to the conversation. They're listening right now. They're not at work. Nah, they're not reading the book. They're not writing a poem. They're not trying to be the next big rapper. They're not trying to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to do anything with this sorry ass life. They are eavesdropping, banging on walls, banging on doors, implanting signals, shooting frequencies through walls. And they doing all this in the name of liberty. You know what I'm saying? Justice for all, right? They doing all this in the name of the New World Order. You know what I mean? That's what they doing it for. They doing all this just to keep that so-called roof over their head. That's it. That's what they're doing it for. They ain't getting, don't be listening to them people that be talking all them bots getting all that money. No, they're not. No, they're not. The beast ain't got to give you a lot of money to do nothing. Only thing the beast got to do is scare you. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, people are scared. If ain't nobody telling you by now what's going on, you still got to find out for yourself about the program. Ain't no bot come to you and told you anything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody still remain quiet. Everybody still playing the dumb game, which they are dumb. You know what I'm saying? So they play it well. You know what I'm saying? It's like a boxer playing a boxer in a movie or some shit. Well, you know how to box. So of course you're going to box well in the movie. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same with these dummies, right? They're already dumb. You know what I'm saying? But there are some smart bots out there, because I have conversations with other bots out here, you know what I'm saying? And some of the bots out here do have some sense. Not all the bots are dumb. Not all the NPCs are dumb. You know what I'm saying? You got some bots out there that's gang stalking. You wonder why they doing it. And that, like I said, it goes back to the fear thing. Well, okay. He don't want to lose his job. He trying to get that pension. He done worked 35, 40 years at that plant. He got to do it. If he don't do it, they're gonna shut it all down. He ain't gonna get his pension. He gonna get fired. They're gonna create a divorcement between him and his wife, because they could set that up. Remember the movie Tom Cruise? What's the name of that movie? Damn, I always put the clip up. The Firm. Remember how they set him up with that fine. They gave him that fine plant, and on the beach when he had sex with the woman. You know what I'm saying? And they was spying. They was all a setup. They was spying on him, and then just so they can have evidence to give to his wife. You know what I'm saying? They were spying on. They put the plant. She was fine too. They put the plant there for him to have sex with her, And he made love to her. And that's what they said. It was like, nah. They was like, this was no sex. This was that passionate love. They set him up. So he had to basically obey in order for them not to snitch and get the information to his wife. But he ended up telling his wife anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or I think, something like that. He told his wife or they told, whatever the case may be, his wife found out. I ain't seen the movie in a while, but you should go check it out. It's a good movie, Firm. It's slow, but it's a deep movie, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, like I said, they can control you. And that's what they do with these people. They can control you because they got resources. They got power. They could take your job away. That's people. That's the reason why, T.I.'s right here, out here, that they don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because, if they're told not to, they're told not to mess with you. Like, look, you mess with this person, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no job. You get ghosted by T.I.'s, dog. Comment down below if anybody been ghosted by T.I.'s. You got T.I.'s that ghost you. You know what I'm saying? So, trust me, they holler at the T.I.'s too. They holler at T.I.'s too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about turning your friends on you or against you, or or having gang stalkers following you. But they'll turn the T.I. against you. So when people be still talking about, oh, we need to come together, man, squash all that shit. Ain't none of that gonna ever happen. You know what I'm saying? The T.I. community is not strong enough to come together. There will never be a T.I. community. You see what I'm saying? People too damn egotistical and still caught up in the matrix, don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they could easily just mind control a body. I mean, if you don't have no type of information, if you're not doing your spiritual shadow work, then man, you're gonna just be susceptible to the machine, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can't hang with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hang with you and you're not even on your spiritual growth. You're not doing no shadow work. They gonna mind control your nut ass. You know what I'm saying? I got it, man. Ain't no way in this day of time. It is serious, dog. I don't know what the hell. That's why I be tripping out, man, when I be, watching T.I. channel. I don't watch me in T.I. channel, but when I used to, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't doing no spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? It's just, reading Psalms 91 and then calling it a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you got to understand, all this, what we're going through is all based on spiritual growth anyway. And if you're not growing spiritually, then what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting time. Man, get this camera out my face. Holla back, y'all. DB Gangstalking Simulation. The best channel on YouTube. Say to all the bots to go to hell, because that's where they going anyway.
Nowhere to run, I'm in terror, and no one cares. A closed casket at my funeral when no one's there.